The first thing that I'm doing in life in horizontal. Look, I'm loving it. I don't know if you can tell, but it's my natural lash. Like natural without extensions. Not everybody is perfect, by the way. I lose my earrings. I don't know what I leave them. Just I have my earrings right here. And this is the bracelet that I got. Tuesday is Saturday. Oh. Oh. I don't know what to say at this point. I just got these new earrings and Ashley got a new one that I like cherry and like mangoes for me in my eyes. They look really good. But anyway, let's hope that people will be here. And yeah. Hi. Yeah, let me show you this. I got a real. I love more mandarins than actually I love mangoes. But I don't know what is this. Hi. This is a more casual video. Today I go out and I didn't have time to clean. So yeah. It's tight. I won't tie it anymore. From my room? It's a new angle of my room. From my phone, I would say. My grandpa also always teach me to be like this, like just peel mandarins like a flower. So when you throw up, it will throw to the trash. It will look like a flower. I'm sorry for confusing my English right now. Look at this. Look how pretty it looks. I love mandarins so much because they're much easier than oranges. In my mind, I think that mandarins are the perfect fruit to eat with oranges. Why in the world? It's not that long. I promise. It's like here. Okay, it's kind of long. It's actually straight, my hair. I've been losing things. I don't know why. I don't mind losing people, but things that I had is different. Mm, I have one bracelet that I bought that is similar to this, that is red. That means protection for me, and I said the rest as well black, but this type of bracelet, I really loved it. And yeah, no, I don't wear. But my favorite thing to do when I'm overwhelmed sometimes is take my shoes, take my socks off, and just walk. And I love the color red of my floor right now. I color my floor. Now it's red. It's really good. It's really good. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I actually know how to tie my hair the Chinese way. I just put it here, and then how was it before? You put it here and then here, and then you place it here, and then boom, you have it. I feel that that was a way. I don't know if I don't know if I'm doing this well, but yeah, I think I did it well. Thanks so much for knowing me from there. How is Masha, by the way? I didn't hear from her, and I don't know. I just see what she posts, and she's been in a period of being off that I quite miss a little bit. But I hope she's doing well in life. I really hope that. Look at this. This had like a baby. Baby Monday. Yeah, she seems really calm. She's also having some things related with her mood. I noticed when she was sad sometimes. And that's something that I am even with people in general, but remember when she did a live that she tried to cover up, but it was cute the way that she handled to me, like, oh my gosh, whatever. But I might say she's more calmer than me. She's more calm than me. Mm-hmm. Mm. I have something to tell you. Not related to her, but something related to me. It's been months that this happened, and I didn't know what to tell you, but I feel like it's time to tell you this news that I have. I no, no. I might eat another man to give a little drama to this. No, she's way calmer than me. I mean, the difference is that I notice. is that even though I know she has her card there for the things that she might pass or something. I know she's more confident than me. She's more confident than me. So it's been months since the first day that it happened, but oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this news. I'm really happy. Um, but I finished therapy. I finished it, and yeah, that's pretty much my little goal that I want to share here. It happened yesterday that I get from my therapist. She told me goodbye, but she just in case let me know that I'm finished with therapy, psychological therapy. That's the therapy that I was taking, and for many things that happened to me with men, with women, everything all above, and even though with my studies, all the things that I've been telling you, all my trauma, all of that. And actually, I'm going to be supporting her to with some people that got many of these things, like psychological problems, to give my tips as well. So now bring me the toxic one. I feel like a good handle. I'm kidding, but you know. Mm, yeah. I finished therapy. I'm no longer able to be in toxic dynamics. I know the patterns. So it won't be the same for me to have the same things again, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much all the happiness that I want to tell you. I miss my therapist. Just when I found the right therapist that I vibe with, you know. Even though she understood my POV is spiritual, so that's what I was like. Yeah, I really was like happy. Um, I finished. They told me to take care and whatever, whatever. But occasionally, it was so sad. The first thing that I did was oversleep. I did oversleep today, and I was a lot. No, I just wanted to give me my time to just sleep. And matter of fact, I thought that I would have a partner by the time that I did not finish. Like, I thought because I had my plan. I remember this that I wrote in my notebook that I said I'm going to have a partner before this time and this time. And then we're going to meet her at this time and this time. So then I'm going to do video calls with her, you know, whatever, whatever. But at the same time, I will take therapy and I will finish with her. Like, I still be have a relationship with that. And that it didn't happen. So I'm like, I look drunk, but I'm not drunk. So yeah. I'm going to dye the hair of my mom. Dye. I'm going to change her color. I know how to dye hair, even though that I don't look like I dye my hair because I just love my hair. I love that color. I mean, I did try filters, yeah, and it's not good. It's not really good. I just hope, listen, I just hope have a healthy relationship with someone. I don't hope I have the toxic one. I pass for toxic people, even though that I wasn't in a relationship. I pass for toxic people as well. Mm-hmm. Something really. Okay. I'm showing my mall, please. My mall's this one. No, I don't think it's really. Um, no. I feel I don't know people by names, even though celebrities. I know them by looks. I feel like that's how I work. Because most people know about like looks or something. For me to know a person name and whatever, I need to be involved or invested at least 6 months. I'm Peruvian, but I do content in English because I just like it. Let's leave it there. People love story times of Latins. I feel like I'll give a little spark. No, I'm Peruvian. Um, but I do the content like the normal content that a Peruvian will make, but in English. Like the language is the only thing that matters because my personality is the same here as when I'm walking outside, when I'm here, but I'm a little bit less, you know. No, I'm Peruvian. 100% Peruvian, more than the potatoes. Really? I learned Peruvian. I learned Peruvian. I learned English because I had something with someone that speak English, and they wanted to speak English, so I was like, okay, I'm going to do my best because I want them so badly to talk to me. So, I feel like the first month was a more tricky. I mean, they laughed at me sometimes, but then they have patience, and then whatever. And every time, this is the thing. When I tell my family, because I never tell somebody that, yeah, I feel like it's a land of cultures. But this is the thing. I tell the truth, like the full truth to my family because I don't want to get involved in. Sorry, happy. So I don't want to get involved into telling my personal things to my family. But like, one time I decided to tell them the truth, to being like, I'm gonna to tell the truth, like what actually I learned in Spanish. No, I learned English. Sorry, I'm missing my words again. But like, I decided to tell them the truth, and the truth was like, I told them, yeah, everybody said that I'm smart, blah, 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 blah. But none of you know that I actually have something with someone that I speak English and actually they have a lot of patience, but like things get rocky, so we ended up walking for another path and that's it. They look at me being like, we never knew because they didn't knew. I wanted to keep that private. I wanted to be okay with that and yeah. Is English. Right now it's only English. And they look at me and they were continue eating because we were like and we were eating breakfast together. You can learn, I promise. I had voice calls with a girl one time that she was in US and and as well she had the same problem, but like I was telling her, chill, you can learn as long as you're able to learn them. That thing didn't work to me. I mean, you need to have a higher a higher motivation to you to learn English. The I did like the basics to like watching movies with subtitles, but like the thing with subtitles is that you can have the order of words. That's what happens with subtitles and hearing the actual language that you wanted to speak. So what actually matters for you is to actually understand because of the feelings and emotions that you can relate to the language that you want to accomplish. That's why I have a playlist called Learn Spanish with Me, where the first video that I ever put in the playlist that I recorded like way later when I actually learned what was the reason what I actually learned English besides my emotional bond to that person and what I actually learned, what was the purpose of that. Um it actually is related to the emotion of each word and like the feeling. I get more in depth on that on my playlist. So if you wanted to learn English, but in the reverse way, because there I teach Spanish, or for people that speak English here in my channel, you can do that in reverse to understand English if you speak Spanish to understand. But I did try Duolingo, then I was like, nah. Not for me. I actually wanted the real English, the real one, like native people there, you know. But you can do that. You can still do that. I've been with methods, a lot of them. I purchased this with the purpose of drawing my manga, and it's really cute. Look at this. It matches with the painting. This was way long ago. I have actually four of them, or like two of them. They come like a package, like really cute. I love this design. I don't know why. It gives a little pop when I'm drawing. Anyway, people, they wanna ask me something else? I don't know what to say. What I can say, what I can say. I don't know if you can notice, but I have my eyebrows really sharp. My mom said they're really straight, but I'm like, that's the only thing that's straight about me, mom. Ah, it's so sad. Like I have my eyebrows really straight, but I'm not that straight. Like I'm not. I wanted that everything would match. I feel like how would look like a hair. I feel like for people that have like not the traditional hair, I can feel like they're not that. You know what I mean? So like I'm trying to relate a certain type of hair with a certain type of like sexuality, but I cannot be that. Because even though I have straight nails, like my nails are just a line, are not like in a curve. That's what I wear like extension of now. Like right now I'm not wearing them, but like yeah. I'm worried that my lashes will fall. Some falling. I don't know when my son will come out. Also. I feel by the end of this month, my song will be up because I don't know. Want to give a final to everything as well. You need to have some inspiration, and yeah, the most saddest part about this is that there is sometimes that I don't have regrets. I learned that you need to learn to don't have regrets. But I did regret sometimes. Um, n- like oh my gosh, it's just that I feel that the feelings that I show, some people don't take it as feelings. They just take it as a game or something. But that's the saddest part about what happened with me with this song. It's just that I'm glad that it was take like as a joke what I said instead of like what actually happened. And like I'm not trying to not overthink what happened to me because there has been times where when you tell somebody how you feel, how you vibe, what you like, or whatever, even though as it will be just like traits of certain type of people, you can then have misconceptions of like what it actually meant, like what was going on by the way, actually, you know. And so for me, at one moment I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to tell whatever to whatever people, and I don't know. It just happened like that. But I don't regret showing my feelings. I regret sometimes the reactions, but not my feelings. I feel that when I was in no, because life is so surreal that sometimes you can believe that it's true. Because I have a classmate and he used to bully me when I was 8 years old or like 9 years old because I have big eyebrows, like thick eyebrows. I always have that naturally, genetically speaking. So he always was like, "No, you have thick eyebrows. You look like this cartoon, whatever," and they used to make fun of me. But then years goes by, and he asked me on a date, and it was like, "Oh my gosh, you're so pretty, whatever. And do you want to go out?" And it didn't happen the same way that I wanted to happen, but it was just a time when I realized that you don't need to be complimented to actually feel secure about yourself. And people have weird ways to show their love, but you need to manage and you need to understand what is the way to actually show your love. And it's really funny because I actually have another account on my Instagram that is just dedicated for my manga that is called Anime Skepticals and something more. You can check that out in the bio or like in my YouTube profile, but like I just did an editing video where like I saw in an anime where like one of the girls it's deaf, like she can really hear and she has pink hair, and then she met a guy that travels around the world and he's so cool, and like he had many experiences, he met a lot of people, and they ended up meeting at a cafe, and like she was, I don't know what she was underage or something, but like they have a few years of difference. I don't know how many years they is the age gap difference, but like they have some years of difference. And so at the minute that I understand what it actually meant to show their love was because of this anime as well, because I saw a scene where this other guy that he was thought to be tough, he was thought to be pudgy, whatever, and the way that he had to show their love was just to bully them, kind of thing. Like she didn't feel good at all, but like when this guy actually was taught to show in a way cute and like about care and being soft and being whatever, then this girl that was that like I should understand. Even though the way that they communicate by hands, because that's what I love. I freaking love the edits of people that do with like showing their hands at the sound of the song. I don't know. It's just that I don't know, just the way that they move their hands. I don't know what has happened, but they move their hands and they were, and instead of like singing the song, they were translating for deaf people. And so that's what is something magical to me, even though that I pay attention well to the way that they move their hands, and they is more rough this guy than than other guy that is more chill, and they like move their hands but more okay. And it's so cute. Sometimes I've been like, oh my gosh, I'm going to just be here just scrolling and looking at these things, because it's hard sometimes to understand love languages of people. I mean, it is for me. And at this moment that I am, the love language that I have is really diverse. But yeah, some people really didn't let me to have my dramatic moment as well. I mean, when I want to be lonely, that's the dramatic thing for me that I can never do. Like that's me being like, okay, I am, I am, okay. I don't know when it will be the time also that I might get somebody, even though that I asked ChatGPT. I go to ChatGPT. One time I asked ChatGPT how will look my partner if I have one in the future, and they told me they will have a sharp jaw, they will have this hair, these hands, and this whatever. The first thing that I do was just like look at the jaw of people to see that it matches the description. I was really into really the moment, be like, oh my god, to Google sharp jaws to see who can match the description. Oh my god. Anyway, I don't feel my arm right now. I don't. I mean, I kind. Wait, I can move myself. Man, man, can I move? I didn't know that. Okay. Anyway, this was a nice life. However, I need to do things and I need to clean as well. My room is a little bit messy, but I feel like I can fix it. Yeah, I actually can. But now my floor is really red. I didn't actually like my floor being red, but I always had yellow. Like the wood, I always dye it yellow. But since the first time that I tried um red, I did like it. It's just a cool vibe that it gave to my room. And I feel clean when I look at that. So yeah. Anyway, people.